This is the story of how Kiss fired guitarist Mark St. John right after recording one of their most successful comeback albums. In 1984, after parting ways with guitarist Vinnie Vincent, Kiss quickly brought in the talented Mark St. John, eager to infuse fresh energy into the band. They headed immediately into the studio, where St. John's speedy, technical guitar style made the Animalized album unlike anything they'd done before. But trouble struck almost immediately. As soon as the album was recorded, Mark woke up one day with a terrifying feeling. His hands were swollen, stiff, and almost entirely immobile. Doctors diagnosed a rare form of arthritis called writer's syndrome. And suddenly, their new guitarist couldn't even play his own parts live. Panic set in, touring plans were already scheduled, and Kiss stood poised for a huge comeback after years of uncertainty. Frustration grew backstage, tensions mounted, and finally Kiss brought in guitarist Bruce Kulick to cover for Mark on tour. For several nerve-wracking weeks, the band hoped Mark's condition would improve, allowing his return. But instead, friction intensified between Mark and the band. Gene Simmons and Paul Stanley decided they couldn't wait any longer. Heartbreakingly, they fired Mark St. John after he'd appeared on only 3 shows, making him the shortest-lived band member ever to record an official Kiss album. Bruce Kulick permanently stepped in, leading Kiss into one of their most stable eras. Mark's promising Kiss career ended almost before it began, and sadly, he'd never get another shot with the band, passing away in 2007 after years away from the spotlight. Do you think Kiss made the right call by moving on so quickly, or should they have waited a bit longer for Mark's recovery? If you like this episode of Kiss Stories, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with a friend. I'd also love to know what you think about this story in the comments.